Kirsty and myself this morning. I don't know where this conversation came out of, but it came out of the blue anyway. A couple of weeks ago, driving towards Bangor on the carriageway off the M3, and I saw this object pull up in front of me, and it was like, what is that? Is that a real? Am I seeing things? It was like a silver cylinder with a red light flashing on it. And, well, I didn't think any more about it, but they reminded me of it this morning, and I just thought, no, I have to settle this. Is there such a vehicle on the road? And, or maybe I just need to go back to bed and have a wee lie down for a fortnight. But, yes, our listeners have pulled through because I'm not going mad. There is such a vehicle, and it's owned by Willie Skelly. A very good morning to you, Willie. How are you?
I am very well, Caroline.
You have no idea the worries and woes you have cost me over the last few weeks. I honestly thought I was going insane, but I'm not. This is a real vehicle, and we've actually put it up on the Downtown Facebook page, so people can have a look at it. Describe it for us, Willie.
Well, it's actually a recumbent tricycle, so it's more or less a three-wheeled bicycle, but it's got a body over the top of it, so it looks like a big canoe or a big white egg.
It does.
With three wheels and a big flashing light in the top of it. So it's just a three-wheel bike that you lie back on and pedal as hard as you can go.
And you're inside it. You're all cozy and staying warm. How does it run? Is it manpower, electricity, fuel? What is it? How does it run?
Yeah, well, it's a bit of both. There's just a set of pedals in it, like a standard bike. So you lie back on a nice, comfy seat, and your feet are up in front of you, and you just keep pedaling. You've got gears, brakes, just exactly the same as an ordinary bike. But there's also a wee electric motor on the back of it, so it's quite a bit heavier than a standard bike. So there's an electric motor that when you come to hills, you can switch it on. It gives you a wee bit of help just up the hills, but it's not very powerful, but gives you a wee bit of help.
What do you call it?
It's known as a Velomobile.
A Velomobile, my goodness.
I think they originated in France. They're very rare. I think this is the only one that's actually in either the north or the south. But they're quite popular in flat countries like the Netherlands and so on.
Any wonder I thought I was going mad, because you probably are the only one that has one of these things.
I think I'm the only one that's mad enough to have one.
So what was the attraction then? Why do you have one? Do you like unusual vehicles?
Yeah, well, I sort of have a history of having weird cars and things, but I've been cycling to work most days for the last 2 years, and I just sort of got sickened of constantly getting soaked through and having to bring in all my clothes, on a backpack and everything, and it's heavy and it's windy and you get cold, and so I was just looking for something that was a wee bit different, a bit of fun, and it's a lot more comfortable. It's actually quite a bit faster because it's more aerodynamic. I can carry all my clothes into work, and it's just so much more fun, more practical.
And it obviously gets you there safe and sound. Although, have people do you see people sort of stopping and staring and sort of looking and rubbernecking as you go past? Are you used to it now?
You do just get used to it. That's actually the biggest advantage of it, is that on an ordinary bicycle, people will pass you really close and nearly hit you, whereas in this, everybody sees it. It's a bit of a novelty, and they give you plenty of space and pass nice and safe. So the only disadvantage is that if you go up the inside lane of the A2, you tend to find people pull up beside you in the outside lane doing the same speed to take photographs, which couldn't be the safest thing in the world, but I don't mind.
Oh, Willie, do you know what? It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you today, and you have put my mind at rest. I actually called it. I was trying to describe this morning, and I didn't describe it very well. If anybody remembers the TV show Mork and Mindy, and I thought it looked like the little egg that he gets out of at the start of the program. But anyway, there's a picture of it on Facebook if anybody's curious as to what it looks like. Well, Willie, thanks a million for joining us, and let us know if you pick up